Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the commencement exercises for the North County High School class of 2021. In deference to the weather, we are rearranging our program order today so that we can celebrate our graduates first. Please rise as the graduates begin to make their way into the stadium, and remain standing until they are all in place. Once the graduates are in place, we will have the playing of our national anthem. Following the anthem, we will begin conferring diplomas to our graduates. After all diplomas have been conferred, we will move, weather permitting, to our student and Board of Education speakers. If we have to evacuate the stadium for any reason, following the conferral of diplomas, we will not resume the ceremony. Thank you, and we will begin in just a few minutes.
morning, and welcome parents, guardians, families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2021. I would like to take a minute to welcome our distinguished guests. Please stand and be recognized as you are introduced. The Honorable Robert Silkworth, Superintendent of Anne Arundel County Public Schools, Dr. George Arlotto, the Regional Assistant Superintendent for the North County and Chesapeake Cluster, William Goodman, Principal Eric Jefferson, Assistant Principal Anthony Andrioni, Counselor Jennifer Branner, Counselor Judith Baum, Student Speaker Ethan Bollinger, myself, Class President Helen Morales, Vice President Fedra Castro Lopez, Secretary James Flanagan, Treasurer Piper Fulweiler, SGA Liaison Kyla Caggiano, Public Relations Officers Olivia Castle and Gabriel Hackman, our Senior Class Advisor Jennifer Fulweiler, and our Senior Class Advisor Lorraine Christ. At this time, please help me welcome to the podium our Principal, Mr. Eric Jefferson.
Thank you, Helen. We also have the following distinguished guests with us here today. The Honorable Candace C.W. Antoine, member of the Board of Education. The Honorable Drake Smith, student member of the Board of Education. The Honorable Senator Pam Beidel of the Maryland State Senate. The Honorable Brian Samanere, Maryland State Senate, and the Honorable Mike Rogers, Maryland House of Delegates. Thank you. At this time, you may be seated. In 2018, Anne Arundel County Public Schools implemented a procedure to select student graduation speakers. All students who have earned cum laude honors and 4.3 weighted GPA or higher could apply for the two-phase process that include both written and spoken portion. Staff panel scored both phases. As a result, Ethan Bollinger this year will be selected to be our summa cum laude speaker. On behalf of the faculty and staff of North County High School, I recommend to you the members of class of 2021 as qualified candidates for the State of Maryland diploma and certificate. Mr. Silkworth, if you would join me.
By virtue of the authority vested in the Anne Arundel County Board of Education, under the laws of the State of Maryland, I do now award diplomas and certificates evidencing the satisfactory completion of the prescribed course of studies to the students of North County High School who have been recommended for graduation by the faculty of this school.
Anne Arundel County uses the Latin honor system, which recognizes exceptional academic achievement by graduating students and is delineated into 3 levels of honors: cum laude, or with honors, is for all students who have received a 3.4 or higher unweighted grade point average calculated after the 7th semester in high school. These students are recognized today with the Bronze Stole. Will all of my cum laude students, please stand and now be recognized for your achievement. You may be seated. Magna cum laude, or with great honors, is for students who have earned a 4.0 weighted grade point average. These students are recognized today by their silver stoles. Will all the students who have earned magna cum laude please stand and be recognized now? And finally, you may be seated. And finally, summa cum laude, or with highest honors, is for all students who have earned a 4.3 weighted grade point average or higher. These students are wearing gold stoles and will be recognized individually when their name is called as they receive their diploma. We ask that you hold your applause until the last graduate has left the stage. It's time to give out the diplomas. You skip, no, that's last. Bring the first row up.
Do them first.
Yes, those two first.
Okay. Ready? Ethan Connor Bollinger, summa cum laude. Helen Jasmine Morales. Somi Maite Morales Calderon. Gabrielle Carolyn Aaron. Joshua Michael Abney. Rokiba Alabisi Adepoju. Maham Sayeda Adil. Tamitope Sharon Esther Ajitamobi, summa cum laude. Jesidara Simi Ifialua Akinquowo, summa cum laude. Eric Elijah Alexander. Angel Francisco Alfaro Martinez. Gloria Summer Allman. Richard Daniel Allen Jr. Genevieve Ruth Allawalt, summa cum laude. Haley Morgan Alt. Christian Francisco Amador. Chitrang Vipul Amin. Kuisi Sam Anand. Caleb Jahil Austin, summa cum laude. Jace Oakley Austin. Gerald Bafour Aua, summa cum laude. Indira Serenity Baker. Abdullah Jr. Berry. Mark Alexander Bartling. Maxwell Everett Bassford. Jalen Janae Baynard. Mary Catherine Beatty, summa cum laude. Malik Hilaran Beckles. Anthony Nbuenga Bedell. Yeah. Delante Maurice Bedney. Ian Ford Benke, summa cum laude. Leslie Beltran Contreras. Dylan Isaiah Benson, summa cum laude. Annecy Vernice Berg. Carlos Manuel Barrios Gonzalez. Victoria Jasmine Bickling. Austin Charles Bischoff. Zachary Benjamin Black. Gregory Lee Butcher. Jalen Mackay Booth. Jalen Marlene Booth. Damian Matthew Bork. Amena Boston Burrell. Samantha Christian Braun, summa cum laude. Sweetheart. Jasmine Nicole Jacqueline Brooks. Araya Jayon Brown. Arnasia Danae Brown. Kaylee Nicole Brown. Rylan Joseph Brown. Taylor McKenna Brown. Jordan McAllister Bryan. Cameron Lee Bryant. Thank you. Ephraim Manasseh Buckholz. Julian Armando Burgess. Logan Michael Bushy. Thank you. Mikian Ramon Butler. Audrey Umacad, summa cum laude. Okay. Diego Alexander Caraballo Castro. Anaya Alexis Carey. Brianna Renee Carroll. Camille Margaret Kelly Carter. Jonathan Josu Castillo Lopez. Olivia Riley Castle, summa cum laude. Phaedra Marisol Castro Lopez. Aiden John Catlin. Lindsay Abigail Chambers. Caitlin Olivia Cheney. Sophie Marie Cheney. Jasmine Brianna Chatterton. Nelson Amadeo Chavez. Joseph Charles Terowitzo, summa cum laude. Joseph C. Choi. Christina Lynn Christovergas. I think this is unanimous. Okay.
Brianna Noel Clayton. Chans Michael Coates. Jalen Taylor Coates. Kyla Caggiano. Riley Parker Coleman. Emily Grace Collins. Renee Elise Collins. Elena Nicole Conley. Aiden Richard Cook. Anthony Nicholas Cook. Kaiwan DeMarco Cook. Manuel Gutierrez Cordova. Chase Linwood Costin. David Louise Alada Craig. Reagan Rayanne Craver. Anaya May Cully. Blessany Charlene Cunningham. Jaden David Cunningham. Josh Mitchell Almonte DeGuro. Jaden Christopher Daly. Angelina May Davidson. Isaiah Chavez Davis. Raven Lynn Davis. Luke Alexander Davis Mitchell. Colby Angelo DeAntonis. Jordan Lewis Dela Cruz. Anaya Patrice Demby. James Byron DeWald. Caitlin Noel DeWeese. Jasmine Tatiana Diaz Martinez, summa cum laude. Kyla Christine Dorsey. Sydney Michaela Dorsey. Madeline Rose Dow, summa cum laude. Jalen Nehemiah Dunlap. Aiden Coy Dunphy. Soraya Jate Edmondson. Ethan Montgomery Edwards. Emily Elizabeth Elliott. Alex Christopher Elwood. I think it's mine. That's it.
Ellen Margarita Escobar. Kevin Jarrell Udell. Michael Sagan Faucus. Reese Vincent Finelli. Natana Nicole Farr. Ryan Michael Faulkner. Kyle Julian Fontroy. Marissa Sean Fernandez. Elizabeth Amber Fields. Zachary Dylan Fields. Julian Augustus Figueroa. James Patrick Flanagan, summa cum laude. Jeremiah Alexander Floyd. Antonio Dominic Foca. Austin Michael Foca. Grace Carol Ford. Abel Lamar Folks. Jakira Danae Folks. Leilana Marie Fox. Kaya Frankenberg. Heriberto Frescas Espinoza. Piper Justine Elliott Fulweiler. London Mariah Gaither. Nady Danelli Galicia Carrias. Rodolfo Osman Galindo Carranza. Brandon Benjamin Garcia Ruiz. Karen Shanti Garrett. Allison Michelle Geckel. Cameron Dwayne Getty. Zanaya Martia Gibson. Rebecca Lynn Gottlieb, summa cum laude. Samuel Alexander Jeffrey Graham. Stephanie Denise Grania Sanchez. Madison Jade Green. Seth Garrison Green. Carlos Angelo Rosella Esquino. Joshua Alexander Gerbelski. Alma Gusenjak. Jamil Joseph Guthrie, Jr. Gabriel Lee Hackman, summa cum laude. Sophia Iman Hadumi. Ashanti Shemaiah Hall. Ashley Lynn Hall. Nolly Mackay Hall. Matthew Antonio Hammonds. Uswa Fahim Hanif, summa cum laude. Robert Allen Hardesty, Jr. Jaden Lee Hardy. Jackson Ross Hare. Nicholas Lee Harrell, summa cum laude. Kendall Lindsay Harrigan. Lanaya Sarai Harris. Stacy LaVille Hatcher, Jr. Kaylee Alani Hawkins. Devin Vaughn Helmick, Jr. Carla Hernandez Pina. Brandon Samuel Hernandez Lopez. Estuardo Herarte Castillo. Elijah Sincere Hinton. Damian Jerome Hirsch. Brian Keith Homan. Danye Corvon Holman. Ariana Nicole Holland. Aaron Patrick Honeycutt, Jr. Rain Ashlyn Hooker. Brianna Reve Hopkins. Sierra Marie Hoskins. Kenny Isaiah Houston.
Go ahead.
Brianna Morgan Storm Howell, summa cum laude.
Kevin Patrick Hutchinson. Christopher Jackson Hutchinson. Marley Nicole Hyson. Peyton Alonzo Jackson. Dorian Wes Jacobs. Alicia Nicole Jefferson. Denia Alexis Jefferson Brunswick. Bruce Anthony Jennings, Jr. Autumn Monet Johnson. Sharia Marie Johnson. Sierra Divine Johnson. Devon Lamar Johnson. Deasia LaShawn Johnson. Kennedy Marie Johnson. Zuriel Lee Johnson. Donald Albert Jones Jr. Joshua Caleb Jones. Katie Brianna Jones. Logan Miles Kangas. Langston James Karabani. Rohan Karki. Shaharpret Kaur. Shania Deasia Kernia. Shania. Oh my. Shauna Marie Keats. Sierra Nevada Keene. Madison Marie Keys. Layla Marie Kaiser. Tobias James King. Michael Robert Kirby. Sydney Gale Kirby. Kyle Christopher Knott. Zachary Ryan Knox. Meg Elizabeth Kuhn. Alexandra Catherine Kreis, summa cum laude. Antonio Lee Laforte. Aaron M. Lamarand. Joshua Ryan Lampkin. Roman Miles Lancaster. Cameron Michael Langley. Colin Andrew LeKay. John Cyrus Batista LaQuindinum. Jocelyn Camille Larkins. Sean Michael Lattimore. An Juan Lee. Keon Maurice Lee Jr. Elena Desiree Lipa. Courtney Nicole Leesner. Natalie K. Lewis, summa cum laude. Shay Ryan Lippy. Veronica Mackenzie Locke Pennifill. Daniel Martin Loeb III. Jaden Isaiah Looney. Nancy Margarita Lopez. Robert Carlos Lopez. David John Loveday. Carson Alexander Lohman. You need to come up here.
Kenny Dilari Luna Diaz. Gage Matthew Madero. Cameron Elizabeth Marceron. Brianna Nicole Marley. April Allison Marquez. Lucas Norberto Marquez. Meadow Nicole Martin. Kalasia Teray Matthews. Jenna Marie Main. Elijah Hayden McBee. Justin Dwayne McBride. Kirsten Marie McCabe. Alexander Thomas McCormick. Ava Lorraine McCormick. Nicholas Jacob McDaniel. Jalen Tavis McGill. William Allen McKay. Joseph Edward McVeigh Jr. Layla Marie McVeigh. Jacqueline Mary Madrano. Nicholas Nigel Merez. Isabella Brittany Merrick. Jaden Christiana Myers. Shamira Cassandra Miles. Ashton William Miley. Malaysia Desiree Milo. Jennifer Stephanie Miranda Navarrete. Amaya Kamani Monet. Isabella Carolina Monroy. Alessandro Chase Montavago. Ram Alfariso Montez. Fernando Abraham Montiel. Sean Allen Mooney Jr. Jocelyn Johanna Morales Mendez. Robert Dario Morales Zuninga. Jada Kalichi Muzan. Haley Madison Murnak. Lisa Mutazende Mapende. Eliza Jane Gnarly. Cecilia Sanaya Nava. Mackenzie Dawn Newcomb. Sean Patrick Newcomb. Donovan Carl Nicholas. Nicholas Joseph Noel. Hamida Nuhavanchik. Mobalaji Riley at Ogunlaja. Kirsten Naomi Oliver. Kyle Xavier Oliver. Taylor Amia Oliver. Martha Olvera Hernandez. Tatiana Martineja Owens. Bademi Oyawusi. Sarah Palestino Osorio. Shirley Dariana Palma Monhe. Wade Carter Parham. Dejanay Ariane Parker. Gary Wayne Parsons III. Mit Hindrahabne Patel. Douglas Alexander Payne. Faith Marie Payne. Brian Alexander Perdermo Alfaro. Alejandra Gavaroneta. Angel Gabrielle Perez Alvarado. Sorry, I didn't see that.
Juliana Nicole Perry. Bryce William Peterson. Samantha Margaret Phillips. Melody Lucille Plain. Jordan Matthew Poach. Hasey Celine Portillo Cabrera. Asai Akapene Pataki. Logan Shane Potter. Kaylee Joy Sarah Powell. Yash Kumar Jagdish, I'm sorry. Yash Kumar Jagdashit, I'm sorry. Prajapati. Thank you. Andy Quach, summa cum laude. Noel Sarah Ragland. Emma Satine Rajala. Noah Manuel Ramos. Sophia Lynn Randall. I'm gonna try my best. Oliinka Micah Latif Rashid. Brooke Angelina Rathel. Sean Aiden Dagakan Rasak. Devin Nathaniel Ray. Ronnie Alexander Racinos. Maria Yvette Racinos Perez. Riley Heather Redding. Kirsten Renee Reagan. Haley Marie Reiser. Aleem Resendez Sanchez. Giovanni Antonio Reyes Garrido. Alexis Dorothy Reynolds. Thank you. Kyle William Richards. Ariana Michaela Richardson. Jeremiah Isaiah Richardson. Mara Mackenzie Reardon. Logan Alexander Rourke. Brandon Scott Rote. Aaliyah Lynn Roberts. Dara Rodriguez Diaz. Glenda Abigail Rodriguez Zamora. Caleb Isaiah Rogers. Robert Bearden Rogers. Angel Gabrielle Ruiz Abenez. Aleko Hallis Samblane, summa cum laude. Amari Miles Santana. Faith Anne Marie Santmeyer. Walid Abu Bakar Sanu. Mahmoud Ahmad Sari. Mohammed Ahmad Sari. Cameron Isaiah Scott. Isabella Eva Seaborn Coates. Gabrielle Francis Sellers. Alessandra Michelle Sermeno. Andrea Lynn Severin. Myrna Ziad Shalon. Diallo Iron Shaw. Derek Anthony Shiflett. Alexander Kumar Shrestha, summa cum laude. Lexus Star Silver. Kayla Nicole Simmons. Olivia LaFay Simmons. Jaden Matthew Sloan. Cameron Drew Slose. Travis Victor Smalls. Marque Lava Smith II. Zaria Nashea Smith. Diana Estefani Soriano Santos. Jakaya Anacoma Sorzano. Brianna Isabella Sosa Rojas.
Brendan Cole Spencer. Lynera Ashay Spriggs. Adeline Marie Stepp. Got you, Ty Alexander Steptoe. Denia Elena Stewart. Andrew Tyler Stone. Jamie Karen Strachey. Asia Marie Streety. Paige Lachey Sturgis. Kennedy Morgan Janelle Suber. Anna Maria Sully, summa cum laude. Trinity Michelle Swait. Imad A. Syed, summa cum laude. Corey Raquel Sykes. Patrick Angelo Tayag, summa cum laude. Alexa Maxine Alexandra Teal. Allison Jade Terry. Macy Lynn Tolapai. Imaya Sheree Towns. Shania Lachey Townsend. Johnny Tran, summa cum laude. Amber Danielle Soddles. London Jovan Turner. Alexis Lee Urso. Brandon Joseph Urso. Malia Nicole Valenzuela. Michaela Rose Van Leen. Benjamin Thomas Varghese, summa cum laude. Catherine Tatiana Vasquez Sanchez, summa cum laude. Cameron Alexander Veillon. Dakota Martin Vick. Olivia Gabrielle Vincitor. Tatiana Marie Varela. Luis Castaneda. Lindsay Michelle Voorhees. Andrew Scott Walker. Savannah Faith Walker. Brielle Marie Wallace. Deani Trinae Amori Wallace. Dylan Tierney Walsh, summa cum laude. Sierra Nicole Ware Gumby. Brandon Deshaun Warner Jr. Daniel Nicholas Warner. Raekwon Eugene Washington. Naomi Lynn Waters. Emily Rose Wyprecht. Isabella Rose Welling. Marari Danielle Whitley. Janias EPA White. Rodney Lamonte Wilkerson Jr. Alexis Madeline Sue Williams. Dominic Dakari Williams. Gabrielle Hope Williams. Israel Wahid Williams. Joshua Matthew Williams. Lawrence Burnett Williams Jr. Maya Monet Williams. Valerie Louise Williams. Zion Abdul Williams. Jeanette Elizabeth Wilson. Omich Latrell Wilson. Savion Michael Wilson. Austin Patrick Witcher. Ian Wolfarth. Jeffrey Logan Wood. Taylor Ann Woodfolk. Alyson Catherine Workley, summa cum laude. Jacob Isaiah Wright. Roman John Idango Yap. Miriam Yari Acosta. Eden Sage Yardley. Jack Andrew Yee, summa cum laude. Kylan Bradley Young. Ronald Lamont Young. Taya Michelle Young. Juliana Vittoria Zambrano. Carlotta Grace Zamora. Kevin Zamora Cardenas. Ryan Christopher Zepp. Joyce Sang, summa cum laude. Michaela Grace Zimmerman.
Will the class of 2021 please stand? By the authority vested in me by the state Maryland Department of Education and Anne Arundel County Public Schools, I am pleased to proclaim you graduates of North County High School. To symbolize your new status, you may turn your tassels to the left. Everybody may be seated. Now we're going to the beginning of the program. It's kind of hard now to sit through some speeches, but we wanted to honor you before the weather came through. William Ernest Henry once said, "I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul." You are the designer of your destiny and the author of your story. In most storybooks, you have chapters. Each chapter represents a time period in which the author is getting his or her readers to place themselves in the moment. You started your chapters when you embarked upon elementary school. The next chapter was written when you reached middle school. You begin to develop friendships, music, peers influence your style. You develop your swag. Then in other chapters of your storybook was being written, you entered into your high school career. These were the defining years of your life. High school finally arrived with a multitude of administrators, teachers, counselors, choices, credits, college, and career. But in the defining years of your life, you had to shift. Class of 2021, there were multiple shifts. Shifts from in-person to full virtual. Shift from being free to feeling like being a prisoner with no bars. Shift to hybrid learning. It was a whole new educational experience that shifted the minds of every mankind. It was in the shift that prepared you for what's next. The shift made us redefine what was valuable and important in life. The shift made us rethink on how we do business and how we educate students. The shift made us reevaluate ourselves, knowing our inner strength and perseverance, which helped us through these challenging times. And as you enter into the next portion of your life, I want you to embrace the shift and what you've discovered and the definition of you during the shift. Allow your determination to fuel your passion and give you the courage to press forward to reach your destiny. You are the key players in this portion of your journey now. It's now up to you to take the lead, to continue your development, and to create the rules for the next chapter of your life, and then you'll become a New York bestseller. But before you take off, I would like to give you a few rules to begin with. Number one, pick your friends like you pick your fruit. Really check them out. They have a way of influencing your choices and can affect your destiny. Check your spelling. It matters. And it helps cement the connections you desire. Send a thank you note. It's a classic touch and a way to remind others of their experience of you. Remember your manners, because manners are a part of your character and often can take you further than money. Think before you post. Your cyber footprint will last forever. Here's my last one. Failure will happen, but when you fall, fall forward, because you're still moving in a positive direction. Parents, guardians, you have done a great job. Although this is not the end of the journey, It is a portion where you can sit back, pat yourself on the back, and enjoy a front row seat as you watch your children blossom into what you have cultivated them in. I wish you all the success with great measure as you write your New York Times bestseller. Thank you. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at the time of challenge and controversy. At this time, I am so happy to introduce a virtual performance from our orchestra and our choir. Thank you for that virtual performance. At this time, it is my honor to introduce the Honorable Robert Silkworth. Robert A. Silkworth is a lifelong resident of Anne Arundel County, was elected to represent District 2 on the Board of Education in November of 2020, and began a 4-year term on the school board December 7, 2020. Mr. Silkworth holds a Bachelor's of Art degree in Secondary Education and French from the University of Townsend. He taught in Anne Arundel County Public Schools for 49 years before retiring to assume his board seat. His teaching career started at Southern Junior High School, where he taught for 2 years. Then he returned to teach at Brooklyn Park High School in 1974. And remained there until the school merged with Andover High School to become North County High School in 1990. Mr. Silkworth was inducted to the North County High School Wall of Fame in fall of 2019. I welcome Mr. Robert A. Silkworth.
Thank you, Mr. Jefferson, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of My colleague, Candace, we're bringing greetings to you from the Board of Education. That's Candace Antoine. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that I stand here this evening a proud Knight, a proud teacher of the Knights, and a proud member of the Board of Education. Everyone at North County High School knows that Knights stand tall. North County Knights, what makes you so unique is that in spite of some of the most difficult and overwhelming circumstances, you made it. And you did stand tall because that's what North County Knights do. Ladies and gentlemen, in Anne Arundel County and at North County, education matters because it ultimately leads to a future with opportunity for all. That bright future will commence soon for our Knights, and I am certain that more greatness is yet to come. You know, the word commencement comes from the French word commencement, which really means a beginning. And so it will be, for all of you, a new beginning. This new phase of your life will take you in so many directions, depending upon your ambitions and your goals. I've always believed in the power of relationships. Our relationships with others are the greatest determinant of our happiness and success. During your career as a Knight, you have created relationships with so many important people, and your success is a direct result of those relationships. I also believe in the power of gratitude. People who regularly practice gratitude by taking time to notice and reflect upon the things that they are thankful for experience more positive emotions. They feel more alive. They sleep better. They express more compassion and kindness. And they even have a stronger immune system, which we all need in today's world. Knights, remember the power of gratitude. Thank your friends for being there for you and for always offering a helping hand when you needed it the most. There is great power in friendship, loyalty, and caring. The time that you have invested with your friends has created bonds which will continue to grow and which are so very special and unique. A caring friend does make a difference. Being a good friend is just as important as having good friends. Always show your appreciation for the friends who have made a difference in your life. This reminds me of a young student who was asked to draw something for which he was grateful. Simon thought for a moment, and he paused before he drew the outline of a hand. And everyone in class tried to guess whose hand he had drawn. Someone suggested that it was the hand of a local policeman or fireman because they always help when they can. Someone else suggested that it was the hand of God. And Simon said, no, it was not. Simon turned to his teacher and said, it is your hand. You have always offered a helping hand to me, no matter what, no strings attached from the very beginning. Knights, remember to thank your teachers, counselors, administrators, and staff who offered you a helping hand and who have made such a difference in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, schools are not made of brick and mortar. People make our schools the excellent schools that they are. I now take this personal privilege and public opportunity to stand before you and thank all teachers and staff, both former and current, at North County High School. Their dedication for North County students has been and continues to be amazing and heartwarming. On behalf of the North County High School class of 2021, please know that our Knights are truly grateful. Graduates, please reach out and take the time to show your gratitude for those educators who have made this day possible for you. Knights, remember also your parents and your family who have supported and loved you during the difficult times and the wonderful moments you have shared with them during your school career. Never lose the opportunity to thank family members who have sacrificed so much because they care and love you so much. Cherish the moments that you have with them. Be sure to show your gratitude each and every day. Finally, Knights, remember as well those private moments you shared with the most important person in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, that is yourself. Remember the decisive moments and the challenging moments. Remember to be thankful to yourself for being a risk taker, for getting back up when you fell down, for persevering and making tough decisions for yourself to make this commencement possible. Every one of you is special and unique. Continue to trust in yourself to do your very best to achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. Graduates, be proud of yourself. And so, Knights of North County High School, the class of 2021, you are almost ready to commence a new phase. Please know that it will continue to be about the power of relationships, about building new relationships. Always be positive in whatever you set out to do. Always persevere, and always give your very best. Always be kind, courteous, and respectful of others. Know that you will surely fall from time to time. But remember, you must always get back up no matter what, because you have learned that if you stay down, you will never succeed. This class has learned that lesson more than any other class. For me, ladies and gentlemen, another moment of personal privilege. I've had the honor and the privilege to teach many of the members of this class. I thank you so much for that honor, for your respect and your dedication to North County High School, but more importantly, for your respect and your dedication to yourself and to the spirit of the Knights. As a teacher, I always tried to make a difference. You certainly have made a difference to me, a simple educator who cared about students above all else. Please know that all of my colleagues at North County High School have my utmost respect and admiration as well, because I know that they too care so much about you and our North County Knight family. North County teachers and admin do what they do because of you, the graduating seniors of the class of 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Education of Anne Arundel County, I bring greetings and I congratulate the North County High School class of 2021. Let everyone know that in the face of adversity, these young men and women continue to stand tall together as Knights. They have finished this climb with grace, courage, and understanding, and they are soon to climb again. Different mountains, different paths, different challenges with new obstacles and new goals. Rest assured, Anne Arundel County, that our future will be in good hands. God bless you all, graduates of the class of 2021 of North County High School. And one final thing, ladies and gentlemen, Knights, life is precious and fragile. I wish all of you the most happiness in the world. I wish you good fortune as you begin this next phase of your life. You have all clearly made a difference in my life and the lives of the teachers and staff at North County High School. Please celebrate, but celebrate wisely, celebrate safely. It is now your turn to go out into the world and to make a difference in the lives of others. Please continue to make us proud. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the awesome class of North County High School, the Knights of 2021.
Thank you for those wonderful words, Mr. Silkworth. Helen is a STEM student here at North County High School and has been the class president all 4 years of her high school. Helen has been involved in FBLA, National Honor Society, National Art Honor Society, and the North County's Athletic Leadership Committee. She played soccer all 4 years and was the JV captain her sophomore year. She also participated in FBLA competitions at both regional and state conferences and has created an astronomy mural for the school in her senior year. Helen was awarded the STEM Passionate About Play Award. This fall, she will be attending American University to pursue a degree in communications media with a foreign language specialization in Spanish. It is now my honor to formally introduce you to our senior class president. Please welcome your class president, Ms. Helen Morales.
Good evening, parents, distinguished guests, teachers and administration, and my fellow graduates. My name is Helen Morales, your senior class president. I want to congratulate all of my peers because as I stand here today, I can honestly tell you that this feels like an out-of-body experience. I remember the first day of freshman year when we were all lost among the halls of North County. On that day, we met our best friends, discovered our favorite teachers, and started our high school journey. Since then, we've matured and evolved through new friends and endless homework assignments. We've had crazy moments, like when a field trip bus got stuck in Pennsylvania for 2 hours, or when we were frantically decorating the halls for Spirit Week. We also remember the heartfelt memories, like finally seeing our teachers and peers after an entire year. Does everyone remember that Thursday and Friday in March when they told us we'd only be gone for 2 weeks? Well, that didn't happen, and instead, we finished high school through a global pandemic. No one could have predicted the new way of learning that emerged, but we persevered through the uncertainty of this last difficult year. We've persevered through an online school system and rushed sports seasons. We persevered to become high school graduates and to be ready to face the futures before us. I am in awe at all that my class has accomplished. Not only the fact that we made it here today, but we've also transcended our own expectations. We've persevered to become Ivy League admits and future service members. Our class has future business owners and already certified tradesmen. So I would like to thank the North County community for seeing this through. Thank you to our parents for supporting us no matter what. Thank you to the teachers who are our role models and our counselors for keeping us on track. Thank you, Mr. Jefferson and all the assistant principals for seeing us through to the end. And to my fellow graduates, I urge you to look around and to take each other in. Through all our differences, we've walked the same journey and helped each other persevere. I urge you to hold on to the memories of each other and to remember North County's class of 2021 as we stand tall against whatever we face next. Thank you.
Helen, thank you for those thoughtful words and your service to the class of 2021. Thank you. As I said earlier, in 2018, Anne Arundel County Public Schools implemented a procedure to select the student graduation speaker. All students who earned summa cum laude honors, a 4.3 weighted GPA or higher, could apply for the two-phase process that included both a written and spoken portion. A staff panel scored both phases, and as a result, Ethan Bollinger was selected to be our summa cum laude speaker. Ethan has been at North County all 4 years. He has participated in the many clubs and sports, such as soccer, captain of the swim team, track, ultimate frisbee, National Honor Society, and German Honor Society. Ethan will be attending the University of Maryland College Park, studying in the James A. Clark School of Engineering to pursue a major in chemical engineering. Man after my own heart. So please join me in welcoming our summa cum laude speaker, Ethan Bollinger.
Hello, and good evening, everybody. My name is Ethan Bollinger, as stated, and I would like to start by congratulating all my fellow classmates here today. We did it. Some of us might not have stepped foot in the school building all year, but we still did it. I also need to thank all of the wonderful parents, counselors, educators, and true leaders at North County who have supported and guided us through these hard times. About 4 years ago, I turned to my mother and I said, I want to give the speech at my graduation. Knowing my obvious fear of public speaking, she asked me why. And I was a kid at the time, so I just told her I thought it would be cool, but I've come to realize it's more than that, really. I realized that, like many of you, I'm compelled to challenge myself and push beyond what I believed limits me. and here we all are today. Now, during this year, we have experienced a worldwide pandemic which unexpectedly impacted our final years of high school. It's created uncertainty in our lives and forever changed us as all human beings. I've seen many of our struggles and faced my own as well, with my own mother getting sick and enduring the aftermath of January 6th, as both my parents are Capitol Police officers. But experiencing these obstacles is not necessarily a bad thing. I want you all to think of that person or people to whom you have grown closer through this time of anxiety and uncertainty. It might be your family or friend, or even your entire community. I need you to know that your bond is now stronger than ever, solidified by shared struggles and successes. I don't know that any of us really thought we would be able to live a year mostly isolated away from our peers, our friends, and our loved ones. But again, we did it. We survived and even thrived. We found ways to engage with others, offer support, and give of ourselves. We took care of each other, and here we are today, together and graduating. I need you all to be proud of yourselves and all the things you've accomplished. You have proven to everyone that you have the strength to overcome more than anyone had ever previously imagined. Now, the class of 2020 might have had the start of the pandemic, but looking around out here today with mostly no masks, I can really tell we got most of the good looks. Just as this has been a unique time in our history, each of us are about to face new and unique opportunities in life. Whether it is a trade school, or college, or career, or even a break, I wish you all luck. The community of North County will forever have your backs. And remember, whatever you do, continue to stand tall. Thank you.
Thank you, Ethan, for those inspiring words. Will the class of 2021 please stand? Woo. At this time, the North County High School class of 2021 will begin to recession out this time. I'm asking all guests to remain in their seats until all the graduates have exited the stadium. North County Knights, you've done it. You are now officially graduates of North County High School. Tony, be the line leader. Push everybody. Little late, but I'm here saying congratulations. To the fans and the men saying congratulations. I'ma do the world and do a celebration. You don't wanna say it to me, I'ma say it to myself. Congratulations. So take a Polaroid and then date it. Today's the day that we made it out here. Confetti falling out of my brain, and this ghost town is my stage, no fear. No, no. Rain on my parade, go ahead, throw me off my game. Holding that trophy above me in a stadium full of empty seats. Little late, but I'm here saying congratulations. To the fans and the men saying congratulations. I'ma do the world and do a celebration. You don't wanna say it to me, I'ma say it to myself. Congratulations. For all the times you've been low, but you kept your head up. How'd you make it on your own? So you made your own luck. Missed that off ramp to that glory road. Got turned around, but I can hear him saying it now. Little late, but I'm here saying congratulations. To the fans and the men saying congratulations. I'ma do the world and do a celebration. You don't wanna say it to me, I'ma say it to myself. Congratulations. Congratulations.
May you have auspiciousness and causes of success. May you have the confidence to always do your best. May you take no effort in your being generous, sharing what you can, nothing more, nothing less. May you know